Breaking news, Nigerians. They say man's worst enemy is the member of his household. Not be lie, be that talk. This will shock you to hear that Senator Orji Kalu is one of those that bankrolled the kidnap and rendition of Nnamdi from Kenya to Nigeria. IPOB reveals this. Record that Orji Kalu is from Abia State. He was once Abia State governor. Yes, Orji Kalu. And Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, is from Abia State. And one will be asking, why will your brother treat you this way? My people, before we hit the news, you can now understand why Igbo leaders are dragging back, because their conscience are judging them. They know what they did. They know the game they played to make sure that Nnamdi Kanu, is being kidnapped from wherever he was kidnapped from. They know. Even that time, the Igbo governors came out to say, Nigerian government, they advised Nigerian government should adopt a political solution on Nnamdi Kanu's case and all that. I don't hear their voice again. They did that because Nigerians were asking so many questions. Why are you people not talking? Your son has been discharged and acquitted by a competent court of jurisdictions. And you people kept silent. And all these things are happening in your states. Are you people happy with the killings and all that? You know the genesis of the problems you are facing in your region. You also know the solutions. But you decided to keep quiet. Why? We don't know say something they grant. Say before now, IPOB members, they will talk. Their spokesman, Emma Powerful, he go say these people, they are among those who sponsored Nnamdi Kanu's abduction from Kenya to this. People go say, I better make go sit down this and that. Today, they don't finally expose Orji Kalu and the role he played during during the time he was the governor in Abia State. That was when Nnamdi Kanu was arrested, yes, in Abia State, when Kanu was in jail. They said, he not get anything when this man not do. This man went to Kanu in the prison and asked him to drop agitations for Biafra Nation. And he provided him a bribe and all that. Nnamdi Kanu refused. He come out from there. He go meet Nnamdi Kanu's parents and they tried to bribe them. His parents refused. And he came out from there. He went to meet some IPOB leaders that make una collect this money, make una drop these agitations. They refused. All these things happened during that time. And eventually when Nnamdi Kanu was discharged when he was bailed from the court, from the prison, the next thing, boom, his house was invaded. 28 persons died in that invasion. So are we going to say that all these people, they are not aware of that invasion? That they just came, these Nigerian soldiers just came into Abia State without informing their leaders that, this is what we are about to do. Come on. This is just too much. Anything man they do today, they front, they wait for her. They are not talking anything about Nnamdi Kanu's release. Everybody are just talking about election, because that is where they feel that that benefits them. Nnamdi Kanu is like a problem to them because they don't want to leave their comfort zone. My people, IPOB said today, that Orji Kalu, they challenge Kalu, saying that you claim to be a lawmaker, yet you do not know that Nnamdi Kanu did not jump bail, because Orji Kalu said Nnamdi Kanu jumped bail in one viral video. Orji Kalu's ranting in the viral video cannot change the verdict of different courts court in Nigeria. IPOB is saying this. Okay, IPOB is saying this. Okay, said. Okay, let's just start. The pro-Biafran group alleged that Kalu was the one that the federal government paid to destroy IPOB when Nnamdi Kanu was in detention in 2015 to 2017. He visited Nnamdi Kanu in prison to convince him to drop the Biafran restoration movement, but Nnamdi Kanu disappointed him. He went to bribe Nnamdi Kanu's parents and they rejected his bribe. He went to bribe some IPOB leaders, but he failed. So he totally failed to destroy the movement. In the end, Nnamdi Kanu was granted bail in 2017, having failed to stop Nnamdi Kanu and the IPOB. He and the ruling terrorist government of APC in Nigeria organized Operation Python Dance when they went to the house of our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, to assassinate him. Chukwokeke Abime, God saved Nnamdi Kanu, but many IPOB members who were at our leader's house that day were killed. Emma Powerful is saying this so. IPOB further challenged Kalu, saying, "You claim to be a lawmaker, yet you don't know that Nnamdi Kanu did not jump bail." Orji Kalu's ranting in the viral video cannot change the verdict of different courts in Nigeria. We knew that you were among those who planned and bankrolled the kidnap and rendition of Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya to Nigeria. In the fullness of time, every double agent in Biafra land will receive the consequences of their illicit actions, the statement added. Anyway, guys, make a drop out for you.